Welcome to AI in 8 minutes or less, your daily AI update. Today, we're diving into a really fascinating corner of the tech world where crypto and AI smash together, Bittensor, or as you might know it, Tau. We're going to break down the analysis from crypto expert Jesus Martinez, who says it's his highest conviction play in the entire space. Let's find out why. So, to really get why he's making such a big bet, we're going to follow his own journey all the way from being an elite gamer to a crypto analyst. We'll check out the bigger AI crypto story, get a super simple definition of what Bittensor even is, and then, weigh the good against the bad to see what final boss it needs to be to actually win. First things first, you really can't separate the analysis from the analyst here. Martinez's journey from top-tier video gaming into crypto isn't just some fun backstory. It's pretty much the foundation of his whole take on Tau. And this quote right here, it tells you everything you need to know about his mindset. Martinez literally sees life as a system to be figured out and mastered, like a game. It's the exact same way he got to be a top-tier challenger in League of Legends, and it's how he tackles the super complex world of crypto. So yeah, this wasn't just some random path he took. It was a really methodical progression. First, he mastered the game mechanics of League. Then, he applied that same systems thinking to the Axie Infinity market. And when he got sick of what he calls these fickle narratives, he started searching for something with, real substance. And that's what pointed him straight to crypto AI. So why land on AI crypto after watching other trends like play-to-earn gaming just boom and then bust? Well, for Martinez, it's all about a totally different kind of narrative, one that he truly believes has some serious staying power. And Martinez lays it out pretty clearly. On one side, you've got these hype cycles like gaming and meme coins, which he just calls fickle and based on Ponzi-nomics, basically systems that need new money coming in just to pay off the early guys. But on the other hand, you have the AI narrative, and he argues this is anchored in a real-world tech revolution. And the scale of that revolution, it's just mind-blowing. Think about this. NVIDIA, just one company in the AI space, is worth $4 trillion. The entire crypto market is just a tiny fraction of that. So what that tells you is if a project like Bitensor can grab even a tiny little slice of that AI pie, the potential for growth is just enormous. Okay, so what in the world is Bitensor? Look, the technology can get super complicated, but Martinez uses a really simple analogy to get to the heart of what it's trying to accomplish. Here's the key idea, right? Bittensor wants to take all of that massive computing power from crypto mining and just redirect it. So instead of burning all that energy to solve abstract math puzzles, it creates a competition where developers get rewarded for building the most valuable open-source AI models. All right, so this leads us right into the heart of the bull case for Bitensor. And it's not about having the deepest pockets. It's about tapping into a way more powerful human driver, Hummer. Now, this is a really interesting kind of backwards idea, but stick with me. The argument is that the big cash-rich players like OpenAI, well, they can afford to be inefficient. They can just go raise more money. But the decentralized teams, they don't have that luxury. They are forced to be incredibly efficient and just ruthlessly innovative to even survive. So this hunger basically creates what Martinez calls a Hunger Games environment. You've got hundreds of these small, nimble teams all over the planet, constantly shipping code, optimizing, and innovating. They have to. It's how they compete for those TAO rewards. The whole system is built on this decentralized competitive drive. But what's the biggest threat to this awesome ecosystem? Well, ironically, it might be the very human nature that crypto tends to attract and, amplify. According to Martinez, it's not the competition. It's not about whether they can keep up with OpenAI or Google or Anthropic. Nope, the biggest risk is something else entirely. His number one worry is that the developers and the teams inside the ecosystem are going to get distracted by the price of the Tau token. That they'll just stop innovating and instead focus on gaming the system for rewards, basically milking the protocol instead of actually building it. And look, this isn't just some what-if scenario. Inside Bittensor, the different AI competitions are called subnets. And as you can see, a lot of these subnets are burning almost 100% of their rewards. That is a huge red flag. It can mean they aren't actually paying anyone to do AI work or funding new research. They're basically just sitting there, farming rewards without adding any real value. So with all that in mind, what does winning actually look like for Bitensor? It's not just about the token price going to the moon. The real goal, the final boss, is something way more concrete and way more ambitious. The ultimate endgame here is crystal clear. Produce a frontier AI model. Not just a decent one, but a model that can genuinely go toe-to-toe with the best closed-source options, from giants like Anthropic, the folks who made Claude. According to Martinez, anything less is just noise. And hitting that goal is absolutely critical because, as Martinez says, hope is the greatest determiner of market cap in crypto. Building a world-class model would be the ultimate proof. It would show everyone that this decentralized open-source approach can truly compete, and that would inject a massive amount of real, legitimate hope into the project. And that leaves us with the final multi-trillion-dollar question this all leads to. In the race to build artificial intelligence, who really has the edge? Is it the well-funded, centralized giants with their giant data centers? Or can a decentralized army of hungry, efficient, and global innovators actually build something better? That's the big question Bittensor is trying to answer.